the past few weeks, now without water, food or shelter, and their safety increasingly under threat.
For 33 years, the remote desert plains of northeastern Ethiopia have been her home. Valerie Browning, a British-born Australian, yet to these nomadic people, she's one of them. Fondly known as Malika, or Angel, the nurse has dedicated her life to the Afar people. Her charity has built hospitals, schools, and battles issues from genital mutilation, famine, to infectious diseases. But for the past 3 weeks, she and this impoverished community has become exposed to an unexpected crisis: civil war.
It's occurring with very heavy artillery, with aerial bombardment, with the whole works of war. And these poor, terrified pastoralists who've been living this life of pastoralism for centuries, they are completely bewildered.
Protracted fighting in nearby Tigray province spreading. The Tigray People's Liberation Front taking towns leading to central Afar as its battle against Ethiopia's central government rages on.
They absolutely stripped the town, stripped everybody, food, everything gone, marched on.
As in Tigray, civilians are caught in the crossfire, with reports some women and children have been killed. The conflict compounded by a humanitarian crisis. Tens of thousands of Tigrayans have fled their homes by foot or on camel, seeking sanctuary in the Afar hinterland.
People are sleeping and walking through mud and water with no shelter. And we're now faced with such a stupendous crisis. Even those who are hosting the displaced have no food. It's a real quagmire of a mess.
After years of escalating ethnic and political tensions, the Tigray conflict exploded in November last year, when Ethiopia's government ordered a military offensive against Tigrayan forces, accusing them of attacking army bases. Neither side relenting in the last 9 months, both denying claims of atrocities and war crimes. At least 10,000 people have been killed, a figure aid groups believe is much higher. 2.2 million people have been displaced, while the UN says at least 400,000 are experiencing catastrophic levels of hunger. Food is slowly starting to arrive, but the people's needs are enormous. More than 5 million require some form of aid, and access is severely restricted.
We need to change the circumstances that have seen trucks moving in rather slowly. We need assured access routes.
Ms. Browning says the basics for daily survival are desperately needed, with rainy season approaching, refugees out in the cold, and pneumonia and cholera genuine threats.
They say in this part of the world, where the elephants fight, the grass starts. And that's absolutely what's happening. The political issues are way above the local people. They have no idea about this. Nothing. It's nothing to do with them. It's the belligerence and the nastiness of people way above them.
The spectre of malnutrition already haunting the children of the region.